Welcome, Coaster Spotters. This is Alex, and welcome to Day 30, Part 2 of the Europe Mega Trip. We are currently walking over from Walt Disney Studios over to Disneyland Park at the Disneyland Paris Resort for a full day of fun rides and all other types of things. Be sure to watch all the way to the end of the video and answer the question that is the title of this video. Please, I've been wondering what people would think for the last 2 years. Now, enjoy the show.
You seriously can walk a longer distance to a different land or to some queue lines than it is between these two parks. They're that close together. I think I've said it every single time that I've walked up to it. Fantastic reveal at this hotel. Absolutely love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. The Grand Floridian type of architecture. Love being welcomed by it every time. And we'll have it one more time tomorrow. More about that in that crazy vlog tomorrow. So, yeah, that's going to be loco tomorrow. Just you wait and see. Going to try to do something crazy tomorrow. It's going to be a very short vlog, but it will be a crazy one. Stay tuned for... Alright, let's head inside. We're going to head right over the Big Thunder Mountain, as I said. Got a quick morning ride, got a fast pass, and just explore the park today. I have a lot of euros I need to spend, but I hate spending money for the sake of spending money. Just FYI, at Studios Park you stay left for resort guests. At Disneyland you stay to the right for guests. So yeah, we just avoided like all that, and they're not being let in yet. Disneyland. I didn't realize that we really did get a look. Oh God, look at them all. Look at them all. Oh no. Oh, can't you just stay away for the day and let me enjoy my Disneyland by myself? That would be so amazing. Yeah, 4 minutes until they're let in. So we will get a ride on Big Thunder Mountain, and then I don't know when Fast Pass distribution starts. If it starts now, I imagine it starts in a few minutes once the park is officially opened. So there we go. And there are other people going to get pins and all that stuff at the town hall. I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't even do it for my first visit. If I ever visit on my birthday, I might do that, but at some Disney or Universal park. So there it goes. So it is a wonderful morning here. You know, it's a little cold, but the cold doesn't bother me anyways. Anyways, let's seriously end with that. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to have a very, very early lunch, and then I might have a second lunch later. But as you've heard in the previous vlogs, I am sick and tired of how early stuff closes. It's very, very disappointing, very annoying, and also, the Main Street vehicles. Do they do the horseless carriage? They have the tracks for it, but somehow I doubt they do it. So I feel like that's like only a Disneyland thing now. I don't even know if Disney World does it. Comment below if Disney World does the horseless carriage. I see the carriage, but I think that's a motor carriage. I don't see any horsies. Yeah, there's definitely no horses. That's a shame. So, alright. Let's make a, God, don't you love that view? Don't you love it? Something's wrong with me if you do. Let's head into Adventureland and go on the wildest ride on the wilderness. In the wilderness. Okay, I can't even do that right. People are actually lining up for Fast Pass distribution, which is hilarious. I'm gonna get one as soon as we get off. It says a 10-minute wait. so that's not so bad. The thing about early entry that's a little annoying is just because it's early entry doesn't mean that they're running full capacity. It seems like in a lot of cases they're running at half capacity, so they don't have to fully staff things, or I don't know what's the deal with it, but Crush's does, but Ratatouille seemed like it was half capacity. I'm not sure about Tower of Terror. I think it was running 2 of the 3 shafts. So, good morning, Big Thunder Mountain. We had a wonderful ride last night. Yeah, it's just an incredible ride. That final drop into the tunnel, it picks up so much speed. It's so fantastic. I love it. The one show scene on the third lift hill is definitely not as well done as at Disneyland, though. I'm glad that they added something, because it's better than nothing, like Walt Disney World. But it just doesn't have all the special effects. Like the smoke. It doesn't have the smoke. It doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know if that's, again, something that's supposed to be there and it's just not working, but I felt like I was going to be able to see if things were broken a month ago, the likelihood of them being fixed in that time. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Everything seems to be working about the same as it was in August. So there it is. So also, they weren't the right lane. I'm still going to go left lane, but the right lane wasn't just merging into fast lane. The first time I waited in this thing, I went to the right lane, and it was merging exclusively with fast, and that was extremely annoying. And it really slowed things down. And this time, it just merged back together right before the fast merge, which is interesting. So, oh man, it is so nice to just walk through most of this. This is going to be our first time really just walking through here quickly and not dealing with people. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh my God, it's fantastic. Okay, so again, right now they have it set up so it would be merging with the Fast Pass queue. So be aware of that. The Molly Brown is out, and it's 2 quick rides on Thunder Mountain this morning. One in the back seat, which is absolutely fantastic, and one in the second seat, not as good, not as fun. But it's definitely a backseat ride. They're not running full capacity. I think at most they're running 4 trains. Well, they're running an even amount of trains. I can't imagine they're running 2. So. assume they'll put that last one on, I guess. So we're gonna go get a fast pass and go do Pinocchio and Seven Dwarfs. So I pretty much figured out, in general, my agenda for today. We're gonna see the Lion King show, whatever that entails. We're gonna check that out. That looks like fun. And we gotta do Swiss Family Robinson, and that's the one thing we have not done. And then I kind of want to do one of the Dumbo rides. Most likely the one in Tomorrowland. The app says that the Toad Hall is open until 5:30. I don't trust that whatsoever. So, as long as it opens today, I'll be happy. But, I want to eat an early lunch so I could actually be full or ready for a dinner later on. Because things close so freaking early. So, I don't want burgers. I don't want pizza. So, I don't want burgers because on the road my go-to was McDonald's, since it was extremely easy to just go in and use their touchscreen and turn it to English and not have any problems with the communication barrier. So, we already did Peter Pan, so check out the vlog from, God, it was like day 5? Yeah, I think it was day 5. It was day 5. So, if you want to see that, I don't remember if I filmed it or not. I don't think I did. So, but it's already got a line. So, we're not going to do that. We are going to head over, do Seven Dwarfs and Pinocchio. Should be a fun experience. These are like, I think they're like Disneyland's. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe they are. So, I'll take you along for the ride with the GoPro, or the Yi, in its final moments before that thing gets chucked to the ground. So we just did Pinocchio. Took you along for that one. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. That was way better than Anaheim, which it rightfully should. It was built, 30-some years later, I believe. So, it was fun. Really good capacity with the 6-seat cars. I'm feeling this one does not have 6-seat cars. That was about a 5-minute wait at most, and this is a full queue already. But this might have Fast Pass? I don't think it does, actually. So I have no idea why Pinocchio is so much higher, but we're going to do this, and then head over to Big Thunder for that Fast Pass, and then Pirates, probably, so... just did Pinocchio. First of all, I apparently don't know the story of Pinocchio very well, because a lot of that was very confusing to me. I'm going to have to watch that again. It's probably been like 25 years since I saw Pinocchio. So, but as far as the ride goes, pretty cool scenes. I didn't like it as much as Snow White. Snow White was really good. Same ride cars, like literally they're identical. Which makes sense. They probably just have one maintenance shop for both rides right next to, right in the center of the two of them. It's just fine ride. The problem is with that ride, it seems, is the loading is a very small area, and right before the queue gates, it splits to 3 rows for the queue gates, and there's no grouper. And people are just not smart enough to know how to group themselves. So either a lot of cars go out with 1 row missing, people don't know which ones to sit in, they can't figure it out. So I believe that line could have been a lot shorter if they had a grouper. Because we stacked at the end, as you saw in the video, just waiting for the cars to go out. So that's a little bit of an operational glitch. I bet you Snow White is exactly the same way. It didn't have much of a line, so it wasn't that much of an issue. Although it seemed like there was a little bit more space right where they split up, so it didn't seem as bad. So, alright. We're trying to leave Fantasyland now. I love the backside of the castle with the restaurant up there. I believe that's a restaurant. I'd love to eat there sometime. That'd be great. And so many freaking princess dresses. God, how much do these things sell for? Let's look. They're not as much as I expected to. They're only 70 euros. I would have expected a little bit more than that. But considering how many they sell, wow. They make a lot of money on little girls' dreams and hopes and whatnot. So we have time before our Big Thunder. We have about 15 minutes, so let's go into the Dragon's Den. So yeah, we won't go in there. It is closed for various things. There's some kind of show going on right now. That is why. So, and whenever there's a show going on, that thing closes immediately. I don't even know what this is. I think it's one of the Lion King thingamajiggies. So there's a guy actively painting. That's cool. So, which is cool because the one thing I noticed was that there were places in this park that definitely needed a touch-up on paints, and it was very noticeable. It's great they're doing the public walkways, but like the queue lines are the ones that get hit the worst because people are always using those. Whereas the handrails on the midways, not as much. So, but lots of closed stands today once again. Somehow I'm not surprised. So, all right, let's go ahead and get another Big Thunder Mountain ride. You don't have to go long again for yet another trip. I just go in a circle more or less. I did go in a circle. Oops. Oh, I know what I should have done. That's Iago, right? I think so. Is this a pathway? It is a pathway. There we go. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Perfect. So, yeah, there are lots of little cut-throughs and shortcuts in this park. So, we got to get another Fast Pass. For what? I don't really know. I don't know what I want to ride at this point. I've done everything. I'm going to do Pirates again. We could do RC. I mean, I kind of want to do RC. No, I want to do RC Racer, but I don't want to go back to that park. I'm done with that park. I wish I could just book a Fast Pass over at Space Mountain without walking all the way to freaking over there. But that's unlikely. So, So we're gonna figure out our day and move on from here. They have put some decorations up for Halloween, I suppose. It looks very like Coco stuff. I mean, it's the Day of the Dead. It's whatever it's called, the Mexican theming thing, which I guess makes sense in the Western section. So sure. Wow, the fast passes aren't going as fast as I expected them to. That's crazy. It's available again soon. So people are just waking up today, apparently. So, all right, let's go ride again. All of a sudden, I feel like I want some ice cream. All right, so that was that there, that thing. We are gonna go do the Space Mountain again. So it's 15-minute wait. That's enough time to squeeze it in before lunch. So I am gonna sit at Toad's until they open at the posted noon. I really hope it actually opens at noon, or I will be very annoyed. So, or it doesn't open later than, or earlier than noon, because then that screws me over as well. So, Space Mountain, I love it. It's good. It's not great. So, we'll do the single riders. It's actually open and it says 10 minutes. So, alright, let's go ahead and take another ride on Space Mountain. Alright, we've never actually used the single rider line, so we'll see how this goes. It's Space Mountain, still the same thing, still a fun ride, not amazing. Towards the back of the train this time. It doesn't really matter. I like the back a little bit more. Or probably the front actually, because you go over the top a lot faster, and the back you kind of just hang as the front of the train pulls you over. It's not great. So did the single rider line and walked almost right on. I did walk right on. It was perfect. And then went back around for a second try, and maybe I just had grabbed that at the moment it opened for the day. I don't know, because I went back and there was 20, 30 people in front in the line. So get that lunch over with. I don't mind waiting for it to open, but I don't want to wait in line for it. I know that's kind of the same thing, but to me it isn't. So there you go. Because I can observe people being really slow with the operations, and it pisses me off when whatever. So yeah, and then we have a fast pass at Mountain at up until 12:25. So we have about 20 minutes at most to eat, and then hightail it over to Big Thunder. It's not that far, so but. As I said, I really like Discoveryland. I wish they would add something more. You know, something like Disney Sea. I really wish they would add an attraction similar to that. I don't know. It needs something more. It definitely needs more. That's all I can say about it. Demolish Star Tours. Get rid of that, because that's useless, and add something worthwhile. So, it's sad. I thought Discoveryland was such a really cool idea and everything like that, and it is a cool idea, but they're not really utilizing it very well, unfortunately. So, it's kind of a oops, oh well, I guess. I don't know. So I think it will take we can go this way, I believe. Go through the castle, and head over to Toad's food house thing. Oh, God, that castle's awesome. So, it's amazing how fast this place emptied out, which means that's why Space Mountain went from a 15-minute wait to a 45-minute wait in almost no time. So, as I said, if you don't care about parades, definitely use them to your advantage and ride during parades and shows that are happening at the front gate. So I decided that we are gonna wait for the show tonight. I think I'm gonna try to line up around 7, so 2 hours early. And by then, by 7 o'clock, I'll have done everything I wanted to do. I would like another night ride on Big Thunder Mountain, but I don't need another ride on Big Thunder Mountain. It's just the best experience of them all, that's for sure. So, all right, Fantasyland. And we will do the carousel at some point. So, all the Fantasyland rides, carousel is the one I need to do the most. So, all right. Well, I don't think this is happening, unfortunately. So, that sucks. The app indicated it would open today. So, that's a shame. I kind of wanted to see the inside, first of all. And second of all, I like fish and chips. And I think that's the only place you can get them. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get that lasagna again. That was good stuff. All right, ended up getting a currywurst. It was $9.89. So, there we go. Looks good. So, we'll give it. It's like a curry. It's a currywurst, but with some kind of curry. Looks different. On like a baguette type pretzel baguette. I don't know what that is. It looks good. Whatever the bun is. It looks like a pretzel bun almost. Good alternative to what I really wanted. But yeah, I think we're gonna get that pizza or that lasagna later on as well. That was really good. And I'll get the combo on that one. That was actually a pretty good deal. You got like garlic bread, ice cream bar, a soda. It was really good. All right, 4th ride of the day on Big Thunder Mountain. All right, 4th ride on Big Thunder today. I had more than doubled my rides. I think I only had 3 prior to 2 nights ago. Yeah, I think I only had 3 prior to this morning. I think I rode it 1 every time. So, yeah. Of course, you ride it more and more, and it loses a little bit of something, but there's still always so much to look at and or pick up on some annoying details. So the explosion effect, you know how you see the fuse like traveling up the cave and all that. Well, I noticed this a few rides ago that one portion of it it's not working correctly, so you can see like green, blue, and red. And then another portion of it is just constantly lit at the top, the orangey color. So that's unfortunate. So, but other than that, just such a fantastic ride. So, we're gonna go and see the Lion King show thing. I'll let you know what it's called when we get there. I don't know the exact title of it, but I love Lion King, and I don't need, it doesn't matter if there's a lot of French. It'll still play well because, well, even if they're singing everything in French, I'll know exactly. I'll be able to sing the American words or the English words. Festival of Lion, or no, not the Festival of Lion King. Oh my God, I'm so off. Rhythms of the Savannah. The Lion King show here. Very different than other ones. So I've seen it on Broadway. I've seen the Festival of Lion King. So this is the third iteration, I'd say, that I've seen the telling of the Lion King. And they're all very, very different and very unique in some ways. The Festival of Lion King was probably closer to the Broadway show. This is its own thing. Really it is. It's much different than anything else I've ever seen. It's a lot of interpretive dance and very neat to see. And some people are already lining up for the show in like a few hours. There's a good break. They like do two shows close together, and then they have a good break between. That was a really cool show for the telling of the Lion King. I wanted to do 12:30. I was probably 100 or so back from getting into that one, and I just decided to wait for it. It was annoying because obviously I know that I was one of the first persons in line, and they let in another. They had like 3 different groups that they let in, and they let in a different group first. So they were put into the center first. Fortunately, being a single watcher, I found a single seat. Got that great view for you guys. Things like that are really worth your time and your money. As far as Disney shows go, what is the most impressive thing I've seen? Frozen at Disney's California Adventure is the best thing I've ever seen, and it'll be hard to ever match that one. I hear Finding Nemo is really good at Animal Kingdom, but we didn't have time to do that back in the spring. Looks like it's about 2:10, so it was 40 minutes. It started 5 minutes past the actual posted time. So it was about 35 minutes long. Granted, I did wait a little over an hour for it, but that's not too bad when you wait for a ride for over an hour and you're on the ride for 5 minutes at most. So we're gonna miss the Fast Pass, unfortunately, which that's kind of a cool thing because now I have a souvenir Fast Pass ticket from Big Thunder Mountain, so that I can enjoy. As long as this is before 7 o'clock, we are good to go. Otherwise, we will find another Fast Pass. Yeah, we're good to go. So we are going to head over and do the last 2 things that are absolutely on my list to do today, and that is Swiss Family Robinson and another ride on Pirates. I'll film it with the GoPro, the exposure all the way up. I don't think it's going to film very well. It's so dark in there. But, with the magic editing, I'll probably show you a few scenes, but you've all seen it. You know what it is. It's not that much a surprise. We're also going to do Swiss Family Robinson, which is right in front of us. I have walked by it so many times and still have not been up it. I think it's pretty much the same thing as Disney World. Unfortunately, Disneyland's was ruined by Tarzan or whatever that thing is, but this should be fun. We just gotta figure out how to get into it. Yeah, it's a nice walkthrough. I've always enjoyed it at Disneyland, Disney World, in whatever form it's in, and I want to see that movie again. That movie was fun, but I haven't seen that since I was a kid. It's a really fun movie. All right, let's go. Swiss Family Robinson. So I don't really think the other 2 take you this far up into the treetops. This is fantastic. Man, I just wish that you could see out a little bit better. That's the only major bummer. Like, there's fantastic views each way of everything, but the tree cover definitely blocks it. Although everyone has to tap on it to make sure that the tree is fake. Yes, it's a fake tree. So, I know some people absolutely hate this thing, A, because they have to go up steps, and B, because they're afraid of heights. But I love it. I love these exploration type of things, and you know, each their own, I guess. So that's a little shoddy, though. I'm pretty sure that probably had an end cap at one point, but it fell off and they never fixed it. And that Pumbaa show is going on again over there. So they have multiple Lion King shows and African shows. I believe that is what they were going for this year. It's just not normally what they do. It's just what they decided to do this year. So, and that festival, by the time you see this video, it had ended. It ends in like 12 days or something like that. Yeah, 12 days. So let's go check out that ship. I don't know if we can go on it. Okay. So the area beneath it is mostly a little children's play area, which is cool. We want to go on that big guy. I don't think we can. We'll look into it. We have, of course, explored all of those caves, and they're fun to do, but I don't feel like doing that today, so we won't. Judging by no one going onto the boat, I would say you can't go on the boat, which is really unfortunate. It's a pirate lady. Yeah, it's roped off for whatever reason. That's a shame. I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm pretty sure it was roped off earlier, last month, so. Dang. I mean, not that there's much to look at, but it's still fun to have those things, so. It's a big hole. Alright, let's go wait for pirates. App a little while ago said about 25 minutes, which is fine. $30 minutes. Alright, see you in 30 minutes.
Qu'est-ce que tu dirais d'un fond de noces bien juteux? C'est le dragon blanc!
So, Pirates of the Caribbean, that was fantastic. A great rendition of that one. It's very similar to the other ones, so just on a grander scale, especially in the beginning and the end. I like the drop sequences and the effects there. That's pretty cool. The only thing that's a little annoying is I don't really like where the dog is placed. I don't know. Isn't that typically towards the end of the other rides, and that one's at the beginning? So that's weird. We have an hour and a half before our Fast Pass even starts. So I think we're going to go over and try to get some food from what they say is an Italian place. Because, of course, Toad's is closed. I noticed that there's like 3 or 4 restaurants that are closed for refurb. I kind of doubt that it's actually closed for refurb. I think it's just closed because September's not exactly the busiest time of the year, and they just call it refurb so they can close it. I could be wrong. but that's what it seems like. So, not much left to do in Fantasyland. Instead, I want to hit the carousel, but that's it. That's it. So, I'm running out of stuff to say about this park since we've visited 7 times. So it's, I think it's time to just put the camera away. I'm going to show you my food later on, but I kind of want to do the Mad Hatter teacups, but it's not necessary. They do look really cool. I like the building. It's better than Disney World. Not as good as Disneyland. Disneyland's presentation of the Mad Hatter is very, very good. So, but overall, Fantasyland looks way better than the other 2 parks. See, the problem is with the park is there's not enough unique stuff. And the other problem with this park is I don't even know when the last time they actually added a ride in this park. What was it? I have no idea. Maybe Buzz? I don't know. And, I'm talking about like adding a new ride, not replacing a new ride, just adding a new ride. I don't know. It's been quite a while, I believe. And I'm not counting Hyperspace Mountain. Hell no. And, I don't know. It just needs some more identity, I feel like. And, hopefully the Frozen roller coaster, that should help a little bit. Star Wars Land, whatever. I think it's supposed to be on the scale of the others, but I'm not absolutely sure. So, well, they are definitely painting. This fountain was actually on yesterday, or 2 days ago. So, it's interesting with the smaller project, it looks like, with the painting project. They were just painting this at the American parks just so it was just paint. They would have work walls up just so you don't see people working, because that kills the illusion of this fantastic fake world that they create. So that's kind of weird to see. So, but they're definitely working on it. It looked pretty good. I did notice a lot of little things that needed some help, but as far inside of the side, it looked pretty good. So I love when it gets anywhere near hot. They roll out the ice cream carts like nothing else, and man, people fly to them. It's warmer. It's the warmest it's been probably in the last 3 days, but it's still not exactly smoking. So, all right, Pizzeria Bella Notre. So let's see what's inside. I love what they've done inside of here. This looks awesome. All the characters put into the columns, and really cool. Lady and the Tramp theme. Very neat. Very neat. All right, so about an hour later, I've eaten. I forgot to film it, but it was the same exact thing I had on day 5. Lasagna. It's fantastic. It's very, very good. Except it took 43 minutes. I noted it just because the absurdity of it. You can have a quicker, full-serve restaurant experience than that. And that's nice because you're sitting down and, talking with the... oh, my God. And, I'd love to do some of these full-serve restaurants, but I don't want to do that alone. So I'm saving that experience for the next time I'm here, which will most likely be with my lovely girlfriend, Ariel. Hey. Okay, so I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Never mind. She can wonder forever and ever what I was about to say. When she sees this vlog in January or December or whenever the heck this thing is going to be up. It's just, there's so many that even if I work as hard as I can on editing everything, it's just going to, there's so much content, and I don't want to, it's going to be crazy. So much editing, man. You got to think that for every hour I spend in a park, sometimes it's as much time editing. Sometimes longer. I could slap this stuff together quickly and be done with it. But I don't like doing that. I like making sure what I put out there is good forever, because it's out there forever. And I do it for YouTube. I do it for, hopefully being monetized eventually. And I also do it just because I enjoy making videos. Anyways, we're going to get on this carousel on the next cycle. Or this cycle. Looks like this. I think we're going to make it on. Sweet, we're making it on. Looks like they queue you up in here and then you get on after that. Beautiful carousel. I mean, these horses are wonderful. It is patterned after a PTC, so you would expect that, wouldn't you? So, absolutely gorgeous. Love the detail in all the it's just great detail. I love it. Beautiful. You can tell it's more of American style than European style. I might be biased, but I think American carousels are much more gorgeous than the old European ones. So, anyways, so we're gonna take a ride and then move on to Big Thunder. All right, on the carousel. It's a fiberglass one, but they look good enough. So. Here we go. Carousel. Very underloaded though. Very underloaded. Look how many horses there are there. They're free. I'm not sure why they do that. Also, I noticed that it's a very, very short cycle time. It ended up being about 2 minutes. I think the cycle before it was cut short. I'm not sure. The cycle before it seemed very, very short. I don't think... Yeah, Dragon's probably closed. I think they're doing another one of those stupid shows. So... I honestly cannot remember what was in the middle of this. I think it was a fountain of some sort. So, but still love that castle, man. So good. All right, there's that thing emptying out, meaning we need to get in front of everyone else. So that was the fifth and final ride of the day. I think we did pretty good. And we're coming back tomorrow just for that ride. Yeah, we gotta get some early morning rides tomorrow morning. So, I absolutely love it. The island, just being all secluded on that island is just absolutely fantastic. And the drops to get there are just so much fun in the dark. If they were in the light, they're probably pretty boring, but them buried right there, and oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, we've never actually checked out this area of the park, Trading post. That's probably a store that's either never open or not open. Keelboats, eh? Huh. My question is there anywhere to get a good view of Big Thunder? Whatever this is, I wish I could go back there because riverboat keelboats. Riverboat keelboats. I'll have to look into it. Maybe it's the canoes. Did they have canoes at one point? I imagine the view is pretty cool though right here. Alright, so one thing I can't get over, just kind of is funny to me, is Frenchmen and French women dressed up as cowboys. For some reason, that just doesn't compute for me. I just find it funny, especially when they try to do a yeehaw, when they have a thick French accent. Well, they give it their best. So that's the last sailing today. I kind of thought there was it was a little bit later than 5. I didn't realize it closed that early. Oh well. Fortunately, we did it a while ago, and hopefully you saw that vlog and those amazing videos that we were able to get from that. It was amazing, but definitely an experience I want to do again next time we visit. Really disappointing is the splash isn't working. Alright, the lighting's terrible from that angle anyways, so we're gonna go, I think I'm gonna do Pirates again, and check out those caves for the hell of it. So, alright, here's Phantom. I really do like its rundown appearance. I think it fits it so much better than the other ones. We haven't been back here, mainly because all this is closed. The restaurant's closed, Indiana Jones is closed. Is this walkway even closed? You gotta be kidding me. That this walkway's even closed. And the walkway's even closed. This is it. I don't even know why don't they just put a wall back here? Because you can't do anything, whatever. Like, there's nothing to do past this bridge here. That's interesting. So, are the caves even open? They have to be, right? Alright, well. There's a good reason we haven't been back here in the last 4 days. There's absolutely nothing to look at. Alright, gonna do my best to get lost in here. The very best. So, this one's really cool because it actually goes right underneath the tree. If we can find the daylight. Yeah, see, we're right underneath the tree. Isn't that cool? So this is like the root system of the Swiss Family Robinson tree. That's so cool. I love that detail. It's awesome. Incredible. That's really smart. I wish they had the netting though. That kind of ruins the fact. It would be really cool. But it's probably there for a reason. Something happened. Unfortunately, this is closed. I have a feeling it's been closed for a long time. Not just today. And there's your only glimpse of Indy. That's all that needs to be said about that. Again, if you want to see my thoughts on that one, go back to the day 5 and day 1 vlogs. As I said, it's not that bad, really, it isn't. It's just so much better could be done with the Indiana Jones theme. There is no Indiana Jones theming to it. It's a Mayan theme, and it's a carnival roller coaster, but I had fun on it. I would be riding it today if it was open, so I guess that means it's not that bad. So. definitely love that, and it seems they're taking nice care of it. So lots of painting going on at the resort. I really do love that portion of the park. It's very different, and that's what I love about this resort. So we were going to ride Pirates, but it went down. I have a ticket return, but I don't think I'll have time to actually walk back here if it actually comes back up today. So I feel like I've seen it actually go down quite a bit, so who knows what it's for. Seems like a really simple ride to go down. Who knows? But there you go. At least we get video with these passageways slightly more lit. And there's the show scene that you see from the actual ride. Really lit up. So my only critique on this one, I'm not a fan of the pink. But, oh well. So, parade is going on right now. And so many dresses. So many dresses. And I don't know if that closes the dungeon. Let's see if it closes the dungeon. Yes, that closes the dungeon apparently, or the dungeon's just never open. So the parade is wrapping up right now. You can see the dragon going down Main Street, meaning everyone is flooding into Discovery Land. And this whole area is a complete mess. So on Hyperspace Mountain. I liked it a lot more once I was able to get over the fact that it's Star Wars, and appreciate Star Wars a little bit more. I still just really want to experience it with the Jules Verne theme and all that stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if that ever comes back. I mean, why would they put it back? Star Wars is more marketable than Space Mountain. At least in Paris it is. It wouldn't work in the American parks for a permanent time. I mean, I kind of like how they do it at Disneyland, how they temporarily put it on stuff. They temporarily have different versions. And I think that's pretty cool. But they don't really celebrate the seasons here too much. They do a Halloween thing, but it doesn't start until the end of this month, so it only runs for about a month. Whereas Disney World runs for 3 months, which is too long. So, we're gonna go look how the situation is for lining up for the fireworks. It's currently 2.5 hours before they start. I don't even know if that's enough time. So we're going to go see if we can get a front row spot at this point, or if we are doomed. So if not, I will probably do a little bit more something before lining up. Or, I don't know. If I can't get a really good spot, I might not do it. Then it's not really worth my time. Alright, so it seems like it's a little too early to line up. They haven't set up the barriers yet. That probably happens within the next half hour or so. So I'm gonna go get a snack and then we're gonna settle in.
And now, Disney Illuminations. En chacun de nous sommeille un esprit rêveur, une âme d'enfant qui ne demande qu'à s'amuser et à changer le monde en un lieu magique où les rêves deviennent réalité. Voici votre invitation pour un voyage au-delà du rêve.
Within each of us is a dreamer. Which your heart makes. Many go fast, no tomorrow dream that you
Nas wspomniał
right, guys. So we are done with waiting close to 3 hours for those fireworks. Was it worth it? Actually, yes, it really was worth it. That was incredible to have that front view. Unfortunately, as you'll see in my time lapse right at the end, so there was a reserve section in front of us, and I wasn't worried about it whatsoever until I guess someone in a wheelchair had that reserve section and parked directly in front of me. I hate like criticizing that because they're handicapped. They can't move their legs. That sucks. But there's also a handicap section to the left. I don't understand. I really feel bad complaining about this one, but like, why weren't they allowed? Why were they allowed in that section? So what happened? I didn't care about standing up. No problem there. But 30 seconds into the show, this lady taps me on the shoulder and asks, "Can you please sit down?" And I'm like, "No, I can't. What am I supposed to do here?" And she's like, "Maybe you could sit to the right." Well, to the right was a family. It sucked because it was on my mind the entire time. I didn't look back after that. I'm not going to sit down after. It annoyed me because I feel like I was that person, but at the same time, like, what are you supposed to do? Comment below. Should I have like sacrificed waiting 3 hours? It's not like I put a kid on top of my shoulders. It's literally right in front of me. They parked. So that really sucked. Like I can't tell. Whatever. As far as the show goes, oh my God. The amount of detail you see when it's unobstructed is just absolutely, and being that close is absolutely amazing. I still feel like it should be tailored a little bit better to the castle. Like, as I said, that pirate section is absolutely incredible. I love that section of the show. I just wish it was more customized graphics for the castle. That's why, while I don't think the show is amazing, I really appreciate that about the Harry Potter Castle Nightshine show. And we're very excited to see the new one, the Dark Arts one. And that's another thing. I have so many different shows on the castle already. That debuted about 2 years ago, and there's now 3 shows that play during different times of the year. It's fantastic. But I digress. We're talking about Disney here. You also see some of the details that you probably shouldn't see. When you're that close, you can see that the film isn't exactly like the most high definition, but when you're projecting onto a giant castle, you're not going to get that. But, we've had a great, actually 7 visits, various lengths, all from like 2 hours all the way up to today, which was open to close. I like doing it that way. It didn't burn me out. It makes you appreciate it more when you don't have to deal with a full day, and it allowed me to do other things during the day and all that stuff. I wouldn't change a thing with that. Was it expensive to do that? Kinda. The pass was 300 euros. I got the one with the early entry and parking because I needed parking earlier in the thing. And again, it's good for another 11 months. So hopefully I'll be able to make it back one more time. It would probably be only for a day and a half. But look, the coffee sign smokes. That's so cute. I like that. Look at that. You guys probably can't see that, but that coffee sign actually is smoking. We'll have to get video of that tomorrow morning. But we're not really done with the resort. We have one more visit, which will be our 8th visit. I know, crazy. But it's going to be a quick, very quick visit tomorrow morning. You'll see why. You'll have to watch that video. So check that playlist out for the Europe Mega Trip. Final ranking on this resort. It's still my 3rd favorite resort. And I still think there are better places in Europe. However, it is a Disney park. It is wonderful. They do a great job in most aspects. The restaurant situation is horrendous. Food service is horrendous. I didn't mind waiting for that castle show because that's just something I had to do. But when it takes 15, 20 minutes to get a pre-made pecan pie, no, I'm not going to do that. And I had no problem spending money today. I have euros that I need to spend because they're useless at home. Well, Disney's not getting them because I'm not going to wait in ridiculous lines. I waited 43 minutes for the meal today, and that was just horrendous. And all the closed restaurants. I get it, it's the low season, but still, I can't excuse that. As far as the rides goes, the lineup, it's good. I mean, it's all the classics, but the problem is there's nothing unique really here. The Space Mountain is different, yes, but I'm talking like their own ride that no one else has, and I think that's going to come in the Studios Park with the new lands that are coming. I don't know how I feel about the Iron Man thing. That could be good. We'll see. I mean, it's still going to be rock and roller coaster. It's still going to be the same ride. But as far as the beauty of this park goes, I really like it. I think unique aspects of this park, that's where this park shines. As far as the castle, it's the prettiest castle that I've seen. And then like the labyrinth and all the little places you can walk around and see all these details and just explore. I love that about this place. It's fantastic. But I would love to see some new additions, and it's obviously not going to happen anytime soon because they're focusing on the studio park, which they should be doing. It's an embarrassment, that park is. It's just not good. So I think that's going to be it. We are going to be back, as I said, tomorrow morning for some surprises throughout the day. So turn in for day 31 of the European Mega Trip, the final day. And thanks for watching. This has been Alex. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you even want to. So, see ya.